Hello everyone and welcome back to another Magical Moon video. We made it. It's been a good 2.5 hour drive down south. We're near a place called Bergerac and it is beautiful here. But the most exciting thing is I can see what we've come to get and I am so tickled. It's going to be fantastic for the horses and I think you're really going to love it. So let's get on and get it in. Voila, as they say in France, this is it. This is the exciting reveal. It is a mobile field shelter. But what we're going to do when we get it home is put a partition in the middle and we're going to have 2 individual stables. It's exactly what I was speaking about making myself. However, there is method in my madness. We came across this for a very fortuitous circumstance, let's say. And what it means is it gives me a blueprint of exactly the materials I need if we choose to replicate it in the future. So it's going to be a blueprint, which is fantastic. If, as I say, if we want to add them, we can. But it is exactly what we wanted. Will be the 2 side by side. So Toby, I and Jenny are going to get on. We're going to get it disassembled and see if we can shoehorn it into that van. So let's do it. Hopefully it's going to be a systematic disassembly, but we've got to start off with the roof, which is the tin sections. We've got to unscrew them and then we've got to put them to one side because all the heavy stuff's going to go underneath. And then at the very end there will be this very big metal galvanized ski system, which is what I spoke about making. It's a lot more industrious than I was thinking of making, but it's really good, and as I say, it gives us a nice pattern to work from. The only slight downside is I'm going to have to cut this in half because our van will not take a 6 meter stretch, but that's no problem. We have a welder at home and I have some plate. And also we're going to be putting a division in the middle. So the long 6 meter purlins will be cut in half and this skid, which has the 2 long 6 meter sections, will be cut in half. The first job before we crack on or trot on is to go round and just quickly mark up everything so we know how it goes. But of course, we're lucky enough that we've got you in the video. You can always give us some pointers when we're putting it back together, but also we'll have a video of the disassembly. So let's trot on.
I used to rule the world, seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone, sweep the streets I used to own. shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name ever alone this word, but that was when I ruled the world.
We got it in, and it actually looks a lot less than what it was when it was standing up. There were those murmurings that we might not be able to get it in, but I always knew we would, and it's such a cool thing. It's just exactly what we needed. It's tailor-made for us, or we're going to make it tailor-made, as I say, by dividing it into two. The job now is we're going to get this unloaded, get all the stuff off, and then we've got to go and get some material, because I'm going to buy the bits of wood that I need just to make that truss where I had to cut the barn in half. But it's no bad thing, because that was always going to be the intent, was to put that division wall in. So it's going to be a marvellous moon construction. In the meantime, just a massive thank you to everyone that's brought those Petra's prints and all your kind messages, because people have been receiving them, and we've got some really heartwarming messages from people that have received them in a very timely fashion. Everything's tracked and traced from the website, so you just need to keep an eye on the store, and we're going to be releasing that Magical Moon merchandise in the very near future. Also, after we've done this, we've got to obviously reconstruct it, which is going to be a bit involved, but I've got my right hand man Toby, obviously Jenny and the rest of the family, and I think it'll be all hands on deck, so a lot to look forward to. And then there's the bread oven. We have that beautiful extractor and a few other little tinkery bits to do, but then we're going to be cooking away. So enjoy the videos, thank you again for watching, and we'll see you very soon. We've made it to the wood yard. Now it's sifting through all these bits of wood to see what's going to be perfect for being able to divide it into those two stalls, and I think they've got what we need, so let's go. À haute. Merci. We're back at the supply store where we get everything for the Legends, or nearly everything. We get the food from here and we also get other bits and pieces. And today we brought 3 gates which are going to go on the new stables. We've got the division piece and the 2 front gates. We've also got all those bits of wood which I'm going to make the truss up to then support the middle where I had to cut it in half. So we're getting there, it's really good, and we're going to get a load of shavings. We're going to capitalise on the fact that we've got the van for today, and yeah, we're going to see how much we can get on and get home and get cracking. It's been a pretty hectic 24 hours, but we've got it done. We've managed to get the very most out of this van, bless it. It's been fantastic. We've got all the stuff back. Now it's just a case of unloading it, and then tomorrow we're ready for the big build. So looking forward to it. Thank you again to everyone that's supported, for everyone that's making it possible. These milestones are only possible with all your help, your contributions, your following, whether you're a patron, a donator. Just by being with us, you're making a massive difference. So a big thank you, and thank you to everyone again for buying the Petra print and receiving it. We've had some lovely feedback, as I said before, so thank you all again, and we'll see you very soon.